What the hell going on, good people? Man, it be feeling like, man, I'm trying to I'm trying to be consistent so hard. I think it's hard. I'm telling y'all now. This shit is harder than you think. This shit ain't easy. This shit ain't easy because when you first start, man, this shit is not easy at all. I'm telling you, this shit harder than I fucking thought. Like getting on here trying to, I don't record when I don't feel good. I don't feel like I'm gonna give it my all, so I just don't record. So, but I gotta get better at that. I gotta keep pushing. I gotta get through it. But anyway, hope y'all had a good weekend, blessed weekend, and it's Monday morning, so let's get this motherfucking money. But anyway, we're gonna hop to the video by Impressive. Usher shade Chris Brown. Beyonce stole Usher Super Bowl moment. Beyonce New Country album. I did see a lot of people talk about Beyonce Country album. I didn't watch the fucking halftime performance. Unfortunately, I think I was fucking. It was storming real bad over here, so I didn't really think I was sitting outside watching the rain. Honestly, be honest, that's what I wanted to do. I was like, it's weird, but hey, it get me in the mood, clear my thoughts and shit. So I probably go back and rewatch it, whatever. But I really haven't been hearing people talk about it. I really haven't been hearing people talk about the Super Bowl. I don't think I see hear people talk about Swiss Beats' wife. I mean, Swiss Beats' wife, like Alicia Keys, like I don't know her fucking name. Him hugging her from behind. That's all I've been hearing about. So we're gonna have to the video and see what the hell going on. What the hell going on? What the hell going on? What you doing, Diamond?
Say this, Usher hasn't lost it. Usher is performing and singing better than ever, y'all. I mean, the man is just goated. He's goated. He's an R&B legend, and I really enjoyed his halftime show. I
Mm.
think the thing that really
I'm
sold
gonna go
this
back and
halftime
watch it.
show for me is Usher's talent. Honestly, Usher didn't need all of the big stage props. He didn't need all of the different distractions. It's his talent that sold the show, his dancing and his singing.
Mm.
And it's the fact that his mic was on for me. Like, as
Hmm.
much as he was dancing, he was singing live. He
That's
wasn't
the
using no playback, no.
ain't that the old Usher chain? I remember that from back in the day. This was like back in the day, back in the day, some shit like in the 2000s when he wearing this fucking chain. Oh yeah, I gotta go watch that perform. I love Usher. I gotta go back
Pre-recorded
and watch.
vocals, no auto tune, no special effects. That was all his voice, and I was very impressed. But I also wasn't surprised by it because I did get a chance to see Usher live in Vegas, so I know that he performs down. This is nothing new, but I really thought that he brought his A game here, and he just came to prove to the world that he is one of the best entertainers of all time.
He
The
is.
only major critique I have of his performance is a lot of the songs felt rushed. And I understand he only had like 13 minutes to put on a show. So
That's
there's only
it.
so
That's
many
all they
songs
got.
that he could do.
All they got is 13 minutes. Dang, I feel like Beyonce had about 30. I feel like The Weeknd had about 40. I feel like, yo, it's 13 minutes. I swear it felt longer than 13 minutes. I swear the Super Bowl felt longer than 13 minutes. That's something new. Okay. That's something new.
But a lot of the
This shit
songs
is
that he
loud in
tried
my
to squeeze
headphones.
in just was too rushed for me. But other than that, I thought he gave a great show. He brought out Ludacris, Jermaine Dupri, and Lil Jon for the Yeah performance, and that was definitely the highlight of the show. And he also brought her out, and she played the guitar, and her
They
did
said
her
she did
thing.
look
She
good. She
played
did
during
look
Bad
good.
Girl, and she also played during You Got It Bad. She really did
Did he
her
play? Did he
thing.
do caught up?
But unfortunately, I do have to critique Alicia Keys a little
Mmm.
bit. And I'm not going to be too hard on Alicia. I know people were coming for her vocals, but it has to be
Mmm.
pointed out. I think her vocals were not particularly strong in this performance. She did
This is all people talking about. This right here. This is it. This is all. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about Usher and her vocals for real. This is Swiss Beats need a sniper. This is all I've been hearing about. If a nigga hug my I don't know. If a nigga hug my girl from the back like that, you like, bro, we gotta throw hands. Like we not finna do this. We not finna. You not finna disrespect me in front of millions of people. But it ain't no but. We just gotta throw hands. That just is what it is. It just is what it is. Cause it's gonna make me look weak. I ain't gonna lie, everybody in my head, cause everybody said, man, he hugged your wife from the back. Like they just goddamn, they just met each other a couple minutes ago. Look at her. She look all happy and shit. Oh man, I'd be pissed. I'd be
did
pissed.
perform with Usher. She performed If I Ain't Got You, and also My Boo.
My
And her voice was a bit
boo.
strained. I was like, ugh,
Look
I
at her.
don't
She
know,
looking
Alicia.
happy.
This is not sounding too
Look how happy she looking. Look at this shit. She looking a little too happy. Hey, get up off me, nigga. I don't need my husband saying, nigga, get up off me. Then she look a little too happy. I ain't gonna lie, she look a little too happy. I'm just talking shit. I know they probably did this. Swiss Beat probably already knew. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you insecure, then hey, fly nigga insecure. That's a heavy insecure though. Like, that's a big insecure. Like, I don't know. A nigga hug my wife from the back looking at her like that. That's insane. I'd be insecure too. I'll be insecure
great.
too,
But
goddamn
Usher
it.
saved it. And Usher was doing a little bit too much when he was dancing and trying to grind on Alicia. She's a married woman, and Usher is about to get married to his girlfriend too. So he's
What the
just
hell
doing too
going
much.
on?
He's always on somebody's lady. But overall, I thought the show was good.
What the
and
hell
it
we
just
talking about?
solidified the fact that Usher is one of the best performers of all time. No debates, he's one of the best. And since we're talking about Usher, I do want to briefly talk about his new album, Coming Home. I have to be honest, I was disappointed.
got a peach.
And I was disappointed because I anticipated Usher to come with a strong album. But to me, the album was giving me Vegas Usher. It wasn't giving me classic R&B Usher. The songs were just kind of mid and generic. And it didn't seem like he had any real musical direction.
Anybody heard the album yet? I haven't heard it yet. I know you niggas probably heard the whole goddamn album by now. Niggas can listen to albums like in fucking 30 minutes and tell you about the whole album. You niggas is just too much. You niggas heard the album? Let me know how the album is. I'm gonna go and listen to it. I'm gonna go and listen to it, but if she's saying it's mid, then I might just keep the old Usher, in the back somewhere. Just go on, keep it in the back. Because that shit might not be it. Might not be it. When last time Usher made an album? I don't really fucking listen to Usher, so I wouldn't fucking know. But when last time Usher made an album? I know he do a lot of singles, but other than that, I don't know nothing about no albums.
With this project, it seemed like he put it together real quick to capitalize off of his Super Bowl moment. So I wasn't really feeling it. I was
probably
disappointed because my expectations were high for Usher. However, I will point out some positives in the album. There are a few good songs on
Usher
there.
look like he could fuck
I do
skate.
like A-Town Girl featuring Lotto. I mean, it's a cute little TikTok song. I can see it being
Usher look like he could fuck. Damn, my nigga had he had Alicia Keys looking so happy. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. I don't look too big into it. They both performers and shit, but if you get married and she married, that shit kind of wild. But if they husband and wife ain't got no problem with it, ain't nobody else got no problem with it. That's how I look at it. Shouldn't nobody else have a problem with
a
it.
little TikTok bop. Also, I think Kissing Strangers is a nice song for pop
Oh,
radio.
that nigga skating.
I also like I Love You and Please You. Even though the song sounded a bit generic, I still liked it. It sounded good. He also has this song called Stone Cold Freak. It's like I like it, but I don't like it. It's weird. It just sounds like a throwaway Chris Brown song from 8 years ago. If that
Throwaway
makes sense.
Chris
But
Brown song is
it's
crazy.
catchy. It is catchy. He also has this pop song with Jungkook called Standing Next to You. And I like the song too. It kind of sounds like a repackaged Michael Jackson song, but I do think it was one of the better songs on the album. And also the song
Fucking
Good with Summer Walker and 21 Savage was good as well. But the songs that really stood out to me was Risk It All featuring Her. I really like that one, but the song I love the most is Ruin featuring Fields. Ruin is a smash hit song, and I think it was very smart for Usher to release this as a
I don't know.
single
No, I gotta listen to
because it
it.
has that Afrobeat vibe.
Like I said, if y'all already heard it, it fucking just came out. So of course you gotta listen to it. You gotta play it back at least 3-4 times to get a feeling for it. But she already said everything fucking mid. So I mean, it might be, but I feel like you gotta give it at least a 3-4 time listen, cause it might change. You might hear some shit you ain't heard the first time. Like the shit just came out, what, at least 12? Goddamn. Or it was already out. Let me know if it was already out, cause like I said, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Vibe mixed with R&B, and that's
What you
really the
doing,
wave
baby?
right now. So I thought that was very smart, and
Sit.
the song just sounds amazing. I
Sit.
think it's a smash
Thank you.
hit. It's probably going to take some people some months to catch on to it.
Exactly.
But it has the potential to be a big song for Usher, and I
What the
hope he
fuck?
really pushes this song because it's the best song on the album. Now, I do want to ask the question, did Usher throw shade at Chris Brown on this album? I think he did. Now, in his song I Am the Party, he said, ends talking about verses with me. Please stop. I know you think he's the bae, but he's not. Now, I don't know about you, but this might have been some shade towards Chris Brown.
Bro, we don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know that. He didn't say his name. We don't know. We don't know. We can't be doing that. If they not saying their name directly, then we don't know who it is. I'm quite sure he could be talking about anybody else. Or he be just talking in general. He could be talking to everybody. It's not just one person. I'm 100% sure he's not talking about Chris Brown. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 100% sure. He's not talking about Chris Brown. Come on, we can't be doing that, people. We can't be doing that. We can't, every time somebody say something slick, you can't just, throw it on Chris Brown. You just can't do that. I don't know why people love doing that. Oh, maybe he didn't say his name. We don't fucking know. We don't fucking know. We just guessing at this point.
Because I do remember there were some conversations about Usher and Chris doing a versus
Right,
battle.
right.
Usher seemed open to the idea, but Chris kind of felt like the versus battle was for washed up artists.
Would you do something like a versus? Yeah, man, me and Chris will kill the world if we
They
have to do something
will.
together
They
like that.
will.
I'm not saying it's versus, but I will. I'm gonna just say this: if that ever happens, it'll be one of the biggest things that anybody has ever experienced in entertainment.
My whole position on the versus thing is like, it's cool, it's dope what it's doing with the culture, but I feel like where I'm at in my quarter of my game, like I'm not down 20 points. You feel me? Like, so I feel like me doing that would be like, okay, I'm about to hang it up. So that's a real, you know what I'm saying?
You basically saying you smoking everybody.
I'm smoking, you know what I'm saying?
So Chris Brown said he would smoke Usher, basically.
That's not
And
what he's.
At
Oh
this
my
point,
God.
I don't think Usher cares about doing a versus or even a collaboration with Chris at all, because they
I don't think none one of them need to do a verse. If they do, people gonna pick a side. But like, they don't need to. They don't need, what the hell? I mean, both of them are great. Both of them are good, talented brothers. What the hell we gotta do a verse for? We ain't gotta do a verses. Everybody love Usher. Everybody love Chris Brown. You just leave it at that. Who better? That's for people to decide. Who I think is better? Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. I think both of them good. That's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. Both of them, they similarities and non-similarities, but that shit is not, they don't need it. I don't think it's for washed up people neither. Like, Gucci Mane and Jeezy, that shit was hard. That was probably the best one in my eyes. They couldn't do no wrong. Both of them did their thing. Who I think won? Both of them. At the end of the day, both of them niggas won. So, that's about all I think.
did fall out last year. They actually got into a bit of a scuffle because Chris Brown got upset with Tiana Taylor, and Usher didn't like the tone he was using with her, and he tried to intervene, and things just kind of went haywire, and Usher and Chris fell out. And it was really crazy because Usher threw Chris Brown a birthday party to celebrate him and everything, but Chris Brown was acting crazy. So Usher was like, man, forget you. And this kind of makes sense why Usher is
Niggas
now
throwing
shading
niggas a birthday
Chris.
party?
He's now
I
changing
ain't
his
got no
tune and
bread
saying
like
he
that.
can't even do a versus with him. And I have to agree. And this is not to take away from Chris. I do think he is a talented artist. He makes good music. And he has been holding the game down for a long time. But Usher is still a legend. He's a veteran at this. And he has proven tonight at the Super Bowl that he has no competition. Okay? So let's just leave it at that. Now, moving on, I want to talk about Beyonce.
Now, what the hell she do?
Beyonce kind of stole the show as well. And a lot of people feel like she stole Usher's moment because she did a surprise Super Bowl commercial with Verizon, and she also announced that she is dropping
some hair
country album.
Oh,
and she's dropping it on March 29th.
Look, so is Beyonce dropping hair too? I've seen people talk about Beyonce dropping some fucking hair, and niggas was going crazy over Beyonce dropping hair. So is that true? What the fuck? That's wild. Texas Hold'em. Yeah, that's wild.
This is supposed to be her Act 2 album, and she already dropped
Diamond.
2 singles, one of them being Texas Hold'em and another one being
Go.
16 Carriages. And I did get a chance to listen to both
Go.
singles, and I actually like it. You know, I do think country music fits Beyonce's voice very, very well. Texas Hold'em is very much a Beyonce style record, but she also came with the authentic country vibes. And also 16 Carriages sounds nice as well.
So country the new wave, niggas finna hip hop and R&B dead. So niggas is hopping on country. Country's where the money at. That's where the goddamn money at. All of them where the money at, but Beyonce moving the country, oh man. I know she securing the bag. She's securing the big boy bag. Country's where the fuck is at. Country. So did she just drop? Oh, she dropped a country album, not a song, a fucking album. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna listen to it,
played it a few
but
times, and there's something about the song that is kind of sad to me. I don't know. It just sounds like a song that has a feeling of finality to it, and you know, Beyonce is just reflecting on her long career, and she's thinking about how much she had to work and how she had to sacrifice for her legacy. And she talked about watching these 16 carriages driving away, and I'm wondering, what exactly was she envisioning? Was she envisioning like a homegoing service? Like, what is it? I don't know, but the song just sounds sad to me. It's beautiful but sad. But aside from that, I do think it's really cool that Beyonce is actually doing a country music album.
Yeah, that shit
and
dope.
Seeing her pivot in a country direction is kind of smart, because country music has had a resurgence on the mainstream pop charts. It's always been a big genre, but I've noticed that it's become more mainstream again, especially with the major success of Luke Combs' cover of Tracy Chapman's hit song Fast Car. So Beyonce is following the trend, and I think she realizes how profitable country music is. And
not
it's
Beyonce
possible
following
that
the
a country
trend.
music
What?
album can help her finally get the coveted Grammy Award that she wants, and that is the Album of the Year award. Now, the issue is Taylor Swift is also dropping a new album this year. So the competition is going to be a bit tough, because the Grammys do.
What I told y'all last video. If Taylor Swift and Beyonce at the Grammys and they going for album of the year, who do y'all? It ain't who you think go win. Who do you know go win? There's a rare chance they're going to give it to blankety blank. There's a rare chance. Especially after what Jay-Z just did. So there's a rare chance that she's going to win this. Not saying she can't, because a country album might be the best album country has ever heard. But a Taylor Swift drop album, they are going to do it just because I feel like what Jay-Z said this year. That'll be the only way. That's it. And then she want album of the year. Oh man, that'll be crazy.
Tend to favor Taylor. So I don't know, but we'll see how Beyonce's country album sounds and how it does. I'm actually very, very excited to hear it, and I'm starting to understand the concept of Beyonce's Renaissance Trilogy project. And it's interesting because I came across this tweet that pretty much summed it up. It said the way Beyonce is reclaiming genres started by Black people, with her making Act 1 house music, Act 2 country music, and Act 3, which we can assume will be rock and roll music. She is showing everyone that Black artists are the blueprint when it comes to these genres of music. I thought that was a very interesting post.
I don't know what the fuck she talking about.
It really does. Now, I want to get into some of the comments about Beyonce releasing music on the night of the Super Bowl. A lot of people are excited for Beyonce's new music, but there are some people who felt like Beyonce stole Usher's moment. Here were some of the comments that I saw in the Shade Room. Why is she trying to distract from Usher's halftime show?
He said, girl, not
now. Can Usher have his moment? Dang. B told Usher, watch this. She always do stuff like this on other people's night of celebration. That drop can wait till tomorrow. Hashtag check her records. Beyonce, can you just let Usher have his moment? This was very ballroom. Beyonce stormed Usher's moment. She's getting on my nerves, and I love her. Can Usher have his night? Nobody want to hear this stuff. Okay. Usher couldn't even have a full 24.
All right, yeah. So, damn, Beyonce dropped on Usher night, trying to steal that nigga shine. God damn, my nigga can't even have his 13 minutes of shine. Beyonce stole the shit from him. But I know I'm gonna go back and watch Super Bowl. Let me know how y'all thought Super Bowl was. Super Bowl, how y'all feel about Beyonce dropping a fucking country album. Do y'all think she gonna win album of the year? Cause I don't. Be honest with you, I don't. I fucking don't. Just because, like she said, Taylor Swift, the Grammys favor Taylor Swift. Not only do they favor her, Jay-Z went on the Grammys and said, you know, the crazy shit he said in the nicest way possible. So, with all that being said, you let me know, how y'all feel. I would love Beyonce to win. I would love for a black queen to win, you know what I'm saying? Taylor Swift, Beyonce got 31, but hey, she want more. You always want more. But anyway, just let me know what y'all think. Like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share. Peace.